So you took him to the hospital?
No, I didn't take him to the bloody hospital. Now tell me this, right? Why would I shoot a bloke, bang, and then put him in the bloody car and whiz him off to the hospital at 100 miles an hour? It defeats the purpose of having shot him in the first place.
Suck like shit on a hot summer night.
Woo! I better use my strong one.
You bitches! Better recognize.
All right. Regular hot dog card in here, huh?
Crime Lobster did 4 wins.
I offered you a chance when we could have done something. I offered you a chance to be a cop, and you blew it!
What, were you cycles?
They look like
God, no. Please, what is that? Don't tell me.
Sounds like somebody's got a case of the Mondos.
I coalesced the vapor of human experience into a viable and logical comprehension.
Oh, I'm a bullshit artist.
I just want to hang out. No big deal. Well, let me tell you something, brother.
What's going on, gang? It's Monday night, so welcome to RAWED. I'm one of your hosts, the Yeti Hunter. And I guess we are talking about Bigfoot, abominable snowmen, beaten up grills, and all that other fun jazz. So, welcome. And without further ado, let me bring in the gorilla killer himself, the man who saw Sasquatch while he was taking a pee-pee. Toy Games.
You know, Jerk, the news I just got about 10 minutes ago, if I would have gotten it earlier when I saw that hairy thing in the fucking woods, I would have challenged it to a fucking throwdown. And I wouldn't have cared who won. If he tore my dick clean off and ate it in front of me like a fucking Slim Jim, I wouldn't have cared, because this fantasy football shit, it gets in your soul, man. It gets in your fucking gut, and you feel good. I'm just saying a fucking joke, man. You feel good about your decisions. You're sitting there, and your wife is looking at you, and you're like, "Fuck you! I did it. I picked a winner. This team's gonna win me all the money." And then your fucking best player gets hurt 6 minutes before the game starts tonight.
Oh, no.
And I forgot there's this thing called the fucking Madden curse. And he's on the cover, and whoever's on the cover always gets hurt. And this is true shit. But yeah, I was taking a piss off the thruway when I saw a fucking object just in there, man. Back in their woods. And it moved. Listen, it's probably a fucking bear. Okay.
Or maybe it was Tony.
Oh, here we go.
Piss on the side of the highway.
Hello, guys. How you doing?
What's up, brother?
Gaines, I feel your pain.
Gains continue.
Yeah,
I'm just done, man. You know, man, I was on fucking. Thank you, love. Drinking a nice cider. The wife hooked me up. Werewolf, Sasquatch piss in the jar.
Did you piss on him?
No, I just saw it, man. I'm like, even if it was a bear or a Sasquatch, I was out. I fucking zipped up. Half the piss, I zipped up. I was out. Yeah.
Yeah.
The Giants suck. Fuck the New York Giants. The Giants, we talked about it pregame. It was like you go to your grandmother's funeral and the legs give out from the casket and the casket falls. And you're like, this sucks. This funeral just ramped it up. That's what it's like watching the Giants.
Oh, do you feel better about the Jets now?
Well, they're playing tonight. I got the. I got.
joking. I'm joking.
My team, Tony. We talked about fantasy last week.
Yeah.
Every pick I made was a fucking great pick. Great pick.
Yeah.
They're all rocking and rolling. But if your top pick if you blunder on your top pick, it's gonna fuck your season up. And the guy's hurt. The fucking guy. These fucking guys lift all these weights. They squat 800 pounds and can't play more than 3 games a season. What's the point?
That's my when it came to fantasy football, my biggest worry was always drafting running backs because they always get hurt.
I don't know, man. Let's talk about something fun. Fuck the Sasquatch ripping my. I wish he would have ripped my dick right off.
Right off. But you were living it up until like,
until 15 minutes minutes ago. I was ready to come on this show and I don't know what I would have done differently.
Been the butterfly effect. If he ripped your dick off, maybe the guy wouldn't have got hurt. But then you're dickless gains, like, so.
And what am I without my dick?
Maybe it had to happen this way, Gaines.
I just
at least you're not dickless, and
I'm almost anyway. Besides the point, I just hate it all sometimes, man. Motherfucker, man.
Oh yeah, and we got this. I hate to be the Tim and bring up the dead person, but yeah, this is a bummer.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
but 93 years.
Yeah, good life.
Is an amazing fucking run. So, it's not like the guy was cut off in his prime. You know what I mean? Like once you get up into the 90s, you're mush.
You're onto
you're mush. Any 90-year-old I've ever met, they're not always as spry as you think. They're kind of like, fuck, I'm still here, like
you know who's a fucking absolute like anomaly in that is Shatner. That guy's still on point, man.
Dude, he looks like $1 million. He's drinking like virgin blood like every night.
Yeah,
bro,
true. But mentally Shatner's still like with it.
He is. But I think he's just never stopped the train because I do convention. Well, I used to do conventions, but I'm still really well informed of who's where and shit. And that dude never fucking stops. If he isn't at every comic show, he's like at every record store because of his albums. He's at bookstores because of his fucking books. Like that guy is like probably 300, days a year working. Yeah. So when you have a goal, you know what I mean? And
maybe, but he doesn't even look like Clint Eastwood looks like a corpse. Shatner still even looks is the word virile? Yeah, it's fucking weird.
No, I was gonna say Eastwood now looks like one of those hairless cats that are all pissed off, like, like he's like mush, dude. Sorry. I didn't mean to laugh at my own joke.
That might be one of the most accurate descriptions of
it looks like a hairless like cat, like
back to Mr. Jones. Besides Darth Vader, which to me, obviously, it's great performance. What's your favorite physical performance of James?
Thulsa Doom.
Yep.
Is it
from Conan?
Yeah, dude, that is an incredible performance.
Oh yeah, it was great.
Like
that's
like
probably better.
When he looks at that girl and like hypnotizes her, like that's great, dude. Like you can't just sit there and be like, like there's something going on between him and the camera, So
yeah. King Jaffrey Joe Fur is my favorite character though, just because it's so stupid.
It is. It's a ton of fun. Like I love Coming to America, but
and he was in Exorcist 3 too, or the second one.
I can't remember. I don't like those.
Of course,
I don't like those kind of horror movies. Like
the first one was great.
The
first one's great, but after that it went screwy.
Well, I saw him, but I was probably like completely boxed and was like, "Oh, thank God, I was fucked up when I watched these horrible movies." So
yeah.
I don't know if you want to. I don't know if you want to hit the button, Jerk. Somebody gifted you five memberships.
Oh, that was Justin. Justin, thank you. I'm sorry, I missed that, buddy. Let's get you a hot wrench to the face.
Come on!
And please, everybody, thank Justin. And also, new members, me and Gaines did a stream that's members only. That was really good.
Yeah.
And I've done one by myself, and the membership stuff is getting bigger. So I can now say there is hours of content because I cheated and did live streams, but there's now hours of content. So, and that was a fun one, Gaines. Thank you for hanging out.
Oh yeah,
that was awesome. Like a nice Saturday, like not too fucking late. Like it was so much fun.
Talking movies is always fun. Talking anything is fun when you have relatable people that aren't busting your balls.
Shit, man, we got to 100 people
You do?
faster than I even fucking noticed. Thanks.
Those goofy bastards are just about the best thing I've got going in this crazy world.
Let's talk toys for a minute. All the Hasbro shit went up. Did anyone grab anything? I'm just so fucking pissed.
I definitely pre-ordered.
Drink some of those shit bomb little beers you have.
No, this cider is fucking delicious.
Bottoms up, Gaines. Come on,
I
medicine in. Get the medicine in.
I definitely pre-ordered the new Jada Toys Street Fighter.
Oh, I did too. We'll talk about that on Thursday probably, but there's some things I like.
Super chat from Jeffrey. Just Jeff, $2 super chat for smokes and road beers.
Thank you.
And some skunk. Thanks, bud.
And some of that sticky, icky, stinky.
What's his name went up? The Juke repaint. That character came out.
No, it's weird. My fucking distributor did not offer any of the fucking repaints. Like how they're doing Xavier and they're doing this next wave of none for order, dude. It's such bullshit.
What's the difference with that Xavier?
Yeah,
nothing.
Is there a difference?
No.
Okay.
The hover chair Xavier's expensive as fuck if you didn't get them. So like to get them again, I didn't see the price because I was like, fuck it, I'll see whatever it is when it comes up for order. And no, they fucking skipped my distro. And dude, I don't know what happened either. Loose Collector, that last wave with La Morta and the other chick that looks like dude, like my distributor fucking canceled them. Like from Loose Collector. So I don't think they were happy with their discount because they're like, and that's like a huge distributor was like, nope. Because I went to check on them. I was like, where the fuck are they? Their item codes are gone, dude. So I don't know what happened. I didn't see that they like canceled them, whatever, but item codes are gone.
I grabbed, remember that Robin we looked at Thursday. I grabbed the Batman that goes on. This fucking guy's nice,
I like that Dick Grayson Batman.
It's nice.
It's a fun. Let me bring you up.
Yeah,
I like that, and I like how the head looks like
Walmart
that comic.
Yeah.
So
is it me or is Walmart like completely stocked now?
All of a sudden, Walmart went from 6 months of being dry to like boom.
Yeah,
I never fucking, dude.
I don't blame you.
Yeah. Well, both my Walmarts are scalped. That's the problem. Like this area is so scalped, dude. There's like 5 guys trying to like flip everything brand new. So.
Well, there's a lot of platinum seekers that are just wacky with it too.
Everything, dude. But then I get down to like where Tim hunts, and it's like there's one place that I go to that you see on Tim's videos all the time, and it's the only place that's fucking scalped, man.
Oh, really? That sucks.
Yeah, it's close to where I work, though. It's like I can go there right before work, and it's really easy. So, you know, it's like,
Yeah. I went to Walmart a couple days ago to get that link.
Oh, you got him?
Yeah, and when I was there, I couldn't believe how many things were on the shelf finally. They had full G.I. Joe waves, which blew my mind. They had Doc. Torch, like all of them. I was a whole retro wave. I was like, where the fuck this all come? The only thing that they didn't really have was like any like new Marvel Legends, but they had a lot of Marvel Legends on the
Sure. Did you grab? What do you think of the link? It's fun for $10, $11, right?
Perfect.
crazy.
Perfect for $10 figure. And like to me, if you like, I'm a sucker for swords. And the power sword, $10 for that sword was worth it to me.
I agree, especially if you have an old figure arts one that broke or some shit.
Yeah.
Getting a master sword or whatever for $10 just to have in the archive.
Oh yeah. And I know you can go on AliExpress and they have a Figma knockoff.
Okay.
I bought one, and dude, the sword has like 5 things of paint on it, like and the shield too, like every little thing, and it's a bootleg. Like, so if you see that Figma link, like get it. It's actually a really good bootleg, and like that figure's like $200, and like so getting them for like 15 free delivery, like it's worth it. It's a good bootleg.
Yeah, but $10 though, I mean, he doesn't have like waist articulation, this link, but for $10, I mean.
Paint ain't bad. The head sculpt's a little anime-ish, but it's from the game.
Yeah.
I don't know how the heck Jack Specific does it, man. I really don't. They got that Sonic movie figure that everyone is scalping.
I saw that.
Oh, he was there? Because he's $15, so you can flip it for 30.
Yeah.
I don't know how the heck they get these licenses and sell them for such a discount price.
Yeah. Did you see Chad posted something about some was it Loyal Subjects got the mask?
See, dude, they don't make good shit, man. Like I've seen those turtles and
they're not good.
I don't
good. The Beetlejuice
paint,
I have
like they don't paint shit.
No. And are they gonna make the cars? Because they're not making the cars. They are.
No, they said everything, dude. And but it's still gonna be original scale.
Yeah, so so the thing is this. Well, does Hasbro release them molds to them? Because they have all this shit laying around.
I doubt those things could ever be used again.
Okay.
Like, I mean, I could be wrong because I don't know how they're cut. You know what I mean?
Now those
I don't know if you could put those into a modern like injecting machine and they would do the same.
I have a few, and I agree with Travis. They are glorified. Now, we just talked about the price of the link. If Loyal Subject's price point was $10, screw it. You get a Beetlejuice, you get a turtle for $10, whatever. You slap some paint on it, but they're $20 items. It's not good. And those mask vehicles had some quality to them. They had the rubber tires, a lot of some metal parts were used. They didn't feel cheap. I just sold a mask collection that I've had for 20 years that none of it was broken.
Wow.
So that's some big shoes to fill with the mask license.
Do you think they'll release the figure and like a vehicle at this like together?
Yeah.
You have to.
He even said he liked the packaging of the old shit. And when you're making, they're not even 3 3/4. They're a little tiny.
Yeah,
fuckers,
they're their own thing.
Yeah,
they went well with Transformers back in the day.
Well, when we buy collections of toys, you always find shit in the bottom of the bins, and we always just find that mass drivers like all the fucking time, and they never have their helmets and they never have their guns.
I was going to mention that, Jerk.
Yeah,
this line will help a lot of vintage collectors, at least because those helmets go for money.
If they do a good job and the price point's right, I wouldn't mind. I was about to say, like, I was this close to buying like a complete collection of them around here.
Oh, if they had the base and everything, it's gorgeous.
They did, but like only here's and there's were missing pieces, and like the last couple of cars that were like fucking insane money weren't there, but like all like most of it was complete, and I just was like, I can't do it. Like I can't do it. But it was the price was there, everything was there, but also space is kind of an issue. So
space is not space is the final frontier when it comes to toy collecting.
It is.
It's really a nightmare.
Yeah.
I've had something on the tip of my tongue, but I'll just take a drink of this cider. This cider is fucking hitting. What's this shit called?
Good.
What's this fucking shit called?
It's called Yeti piss.
Yeti piss.
There was somebody in the backyard.
Anyway, it's fucking good.
I don't know if you guys caught yesterday on the live stream. I played a video about a gentleman who claimed that he got sexually assaulted by a female Sasquatch.
Oh, really? Lucky guy.
Yeah.
Wow, that's a classy video to be playing.
Lucky guy.
And he went on and on and on about like,
that's got to be horrible, man. That's got to stink. That's the first thing that comes to my mind. Is just like the smell has got to be just.
Might have been one of the funniest videos I've ever seen and I've ever shared with people.
You gotta share that
yeah, you gotta send that to us, man. I need that kind of disturbing shit in my life.
I don't know if you noticed all the ween talk in the chat, but
I see it.
That's a direct.
Imagine you come home from work, right? Your hair's all fucked up, your shirt's half ripped off, dirty. Your wife looks at you. What the fuck? What happened to you? Babe, I got raped by a Sasquatch.
The bitch grabbed me. Pulled me into the woods.
I'll share the link for sure.
Do you call the police or do you just keep that shit?
Yeah, no, man. You bury it deep down and just be a man.
I wouldn't tell a soul for years.
I'd just be like, nope. Just add that to the rest of the fucked up shit.
I would just keep that locked away.
Yeah, I gotta lock that down.
Oh wait, so if my boy here, the Canyon, if you're drinking a hard apple cider, I'm sorry, babe, I didn't hear you. What's the name of this shit? Down East. You have the can still, or you toss it? This shit, the Canyon, is called Down East. It is the best fucking tasting cider I've tasted since the last thing I said that about. But it's really good. It's like apple, pumpkin, cinnamon.
Yeah,
it's spices and alcohol.
And thank you, Zakanin, as always.
He's
killing it as a mod, everybody. He's modding like a machine, dude. Like, you should have seen him on the poster stream. I didn't even say anything. And anytime I brought up a poster, he was linking every fucking poster.
Very cool.
So, like, the replay on that, any movie we talked about, he has a direct link to it.
It made it very in
like beyond professional. Jesus. And I wasn't even expecting that shit, man. So
I've said that
the mods need more credit. I don't think they get enough for doing
I've said this even beyond like our crew. These gentlemen, there's people in chat that make videos that are quality, their opinions are quality. It's a fucking crew. We're 120 deep, and it's a good fucking crew. It's like none of us are assholes. We don't fuck with no one. We just talk shit about beer and Sasquatch tits and toys.
It don't matter. It's just a good time, you know.
No, it's good, man. It's definitely
it's cheers now. We've ascended Olive Garden. Now it's fucking cheers. I'm starting to know all these fucking names, bro. Like every one of them are all just starting to be like, oh, there he is, there he is, there he is. So
this is a funny comment.
I feel like it's like kind of like a bar.
It's right. That's absolutely.
Like cheers,
oh my god.
You know?
I mean, Gaines was saying that on Saturday, man. Like it is.
It's
like the replacement. Like you could just come in, you can have a drink, you could have a smoke, you could just kick your feet up and relax and just
you can
join in the madness.
Say whatever you want. It's really fun. We need a clubhouse, man.
This is the clubhouse, baby. Right here.
Let's start a con. We'll have our own con somewhere.
And we got to find the biggest abandoned Olive Garden.
That's great.
Yeah,
that'd be fun.
That's where our con has to be. You know, intimate, maybe 30 dealers. You know what I mean?
I was
maybe kick the kitchen down, you know, do it like Buca de Peppa style, just set up some dealers in the kitchen.
Oh man,
I did enhance that link a bit though.
What'd you do? Let me see them.
Yeah,
you put a cloak on them. You put a fucking
not yet, but it's coming. I found this little chain link thing, and I put it on his back so I can hang his sword.
That's slick. That's slick.
Yeah, and then I don't know if you guys saw, but the bows drive me crazy, so I put elastic strings on all my bows now.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
So I found like an articulated icons bow, so I gave that to him too.
Nice.
He looks kitted out. It's a nice little toy.
Yeah, definitely worth the $10, man.
Fuck
I would
yeah.
highly recommend if anybody like likes Legend of Zelda and shit.
It's a nice little toy. And it fits in with stuff because he's a tiny dude. You know?
Yeah. And I bought the Super Mario Brother because I felt like as an Italian, I needed a Italian plumber on my shelf.
It's nice to have that cultural representation.
Exactly. Exactly.
Fuck Leonardo da Vinci and all that, and Mario.
I need an Italian created by Japanese people.
Screw all the greats.
I need a Japanese guy to make a stereotypical Italian guy.
Yeah.
Didn't even give him a last name. He has his name is just his name twice.
All the famous painters and astrology, whatever the fuck they were. Who cares? We got Mario.
That's it.
We got Mario paint.
Yeah.
I don't know. That Italian shit hit me twice because I was on Ringside Collectibles and I saw what they got coming out. And they have this Tony D'Angelo figure. I don't even know who the guy is. He had a straight up like a tracksuit on, so he would fit perfectly with the tracksuit mafia. And he had hands that go like this. So I was just
His name sounds like yours. It's great.
That's perfect.
I was like, goddamn, this
so good.
I didn't know Revoltech knockoff existed. Where can you get these? Because I would like that. I do like that cable.
Okay.
If I were to get one, it would be cable.
Okay. Back in the day, you'd have to just go to Alibaba. But now they have AliExpress that it's completely safe. Nobody could fuck you over on shit.
Yeah, like I got my Earthworm Jim from there.
Yeah, so that's where I go. You just have to kind of type in the name of the character and just put action figure.
Yeah.
You cannot put like Figma or, SH Fig Arts. And they'll come up. You'll see them. The guys have them.
I do think
my wife is ordered from AliExpress. She said it works real well.
Yeah, I buy shit there like bootlegs. That's where all my Hulk bucks come from. Every one of them except for like the red, the green, and one more of them all came from there, and they're perfect. So, I have no problems buying certain figures that are like astronomically like expensive. I'll buy them. I don't give a shit. Like Ares was the only one I didn't do it to. So, I should have because that figure sucks.
Speaking of expensive,
once I got him, I was like, oh. But anyway, go ahead.
Did you get your prune face? Speaking of expensive figures, why?
What do you mean prune face?
From Mezco.
No, I didn't order them. I was on the fence, and then I was like, I didn't know if I was actually going to get Dick Tracy. And
if you see him Saturday, what's the high you're going on him? 150? Too much?
Yeah. I might just pull that. Come on, man. I know how to haggle really well.
Oh, okay. I'll have to sit back and watch.
I'm a fucking haggling machine. But
Tony, you going Saturday?
I'd be at $120.
Yeah, we'll be there. Yeah, we'll be there.
Oh, baby.
Hell
this is gonna be a fucking bloodbath.
Yeah.
I don't know what that means at a toy show.
Speaking of Mezcos, I am going to look for the King Conan or regular Conan.
Yes, you dude, King Conan.
Yeah.
Buy him and then buy the heads separately on like eBay when people part them out.
Yeah.
Because it's basically the same exact body, different bracers, different boots, but like the torso, everything's the same except for double jointed, pinless.
This is the best consider.
You want the king.
All right, so I'm gonna look for King Conan. All right.
Yeah.
You want the king, baby.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of who else I'm looking for. I started to do a Marvel Legends list, and it's actually really big, dude. I
don't have any. I'm good on Marvel Legends, which is
I need that Vision from the Void Wave because I don't have him. I need all the weird ones from the retro carded Spider-Man, like the
Tarantula?
Hollow Eve.
Tarantula?
No, I got that one. It's in that wave with Hollow Eve, like the goblin that's on the little disc thing, like the little flyer. I forgot the name. And then not Spider Shot, the one with the collar up. The Spider-Man with the collar up.
Yeah, I know you're talking about.
Yeah, I need those 3. So
Saturday Night Fever Spider-Man.
Yeah. Well, that's if I didn't collect the retro cards, I wouldn't even get him. You know what I mean? Like, I don't really care, but now I have every one of them. So it's now it's too late. I'm so deep now, I can't stop. So you know what I mean? I can't do nothing about it.
I get it. I'm Yacht Rock Spider-Man. I'm looking for that prune face and whatever catches my eye. I actually, I sold all my vintage about a year ago, but I kept my Star Wars, like original 13, whatever you want to call them.
Yeah.
So I might start building off of that. But something about the Star Wars, man. I know it has a bad fucking name, and most modern Star Wars makes you feel like an idiot. But something about that original toy line.
Did you go to Ollie's and get all of those Star Wars figures that are now they're Bill Burr? I mean,
I only bought it. Now I could have Bill Burr.
That's why I'm getting it. I'm buying it because I want to customize a Bill Burr figure.
Yeah,
make him on stage performing comedy. Yeah.
Well, I was just gonna take snippets from the podcast when he yells at people, and then I was gonna have you on the other end.
That's
funny.
Know what I mean? That's definitely a good idea.
I'm just gonna have him roast like action figures. I figured it'd be
good
funny.
idea.
So there's a good question for you guys. Do you have DC Essentials Cheetah? 1, do you have it? And 2, how much would it sell for?
I don't, but I would say this: all that. I don't know how much, if at all, when Mcfarlane releases a DC figure, it affects. Like he just released Darkseid. I don't know if that affected the old Mattel one, but I would gauge it based on that. Double J is a DC collector as well. I don't know. Cheetah's a weird one because she's not made that often.
Yeah. And they made a shitload. I thought DC Essentials was like the last of the DC Direct toys.
It was.
I know they put out bangers in there. Like a lot of the Bombshell figures are really good. Like there's a few of them.
Double J has it right there. So about $100. Wow.
It depends if it's off like an artist who's like a cheesecake artist. Yeah, the toy will be expensive as hell because it's got curves. It's got
No, I'm curious if Mcfarlane is a different animal because it's 7 inches, but I'm sure like Darkseid, for example, was doing okay because he hasn't made a classic Darkseid. Now that he's out, I would think that would affect it a little bit, but you never know because it's a different scale.
You said that Darkseid was disappointing, right?
Oh, listen, as a piece that just stands on your shelf and looks cool.
Yeah, because Action Figure Addicts said the same thing.
Fantastic. Now, he didn't try to call me out. He's a friend of the channel and he watches my shit and he gives me props. But he was like, he kind of wrote me this morning and he was like, "Oh, you had me thinking this thing was a total nightmare." And I'm like, "Well, I said it's still worth buying."
Yeah.
But you mean to tell me this is cool? Like, their arm just came right out.
Oh, like, Jesus.
Like, are you fucking crazy?
Yeah, that's not cool. I mean, he looks cool, but that's like 89 Batman. You set him and forget him, and that's not fun.
Somehow he took a picture where he was able to get the pose of the. I like him when he has his hands behind the back, like
he's holding. Yeah,
I can't fucking get his arm behind his back.
You didn't heat him up yet, or
it
just
pops right out. I'm like, well, dude. I was like, I wanted to say, you must be the lucky one. Congrats. Go play the lotto. Because everyone else that got it has these issues.
Yeah. Well, there's also people, who won't say it. So
if you're just happy to have a badass looking Darkseid, it's fine. It really does look really good.
Is there any way to customize it to give it more?
Tony, I was looking, man. You could probably you're going to maybe run the risk of making it worse. It's not a $20 figure like this. I chopped up and did all this shit because
I saw you do that. That was awesome.
Thank you. It's $20, and this wasn't a big deal to do. This is awesome, man. He's a fucking unit. A $40 figure, I don't like fucking with, man.
Yeah.
You know, I'm just gonna have them stand there. But this was my most disappointing purchase of the year by far. This is Super 7 Chitara levels of disappointment.
Wow.
I got that stupid thing coming into the store next week.
Dark Side?
Yeah, well, I ordered him. I was like,
he looks fucking great, but you
not for me, but for the store itself. I got a bunch, and I usually don't get Mcfarlane shit because like Target just owns it. You know what I mean?
Kyle's probably right here, Travis. He says he did a review and said that when things pop off like that, it kind of leans towards Build-A-Figure levels of stuff.
Yeah.
I could see that, but I can't give it a pass because of that. I think I was. Yeah, what are you gonna do? You win some, you lose some, just like fantasy football.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, man. That Mezco alien, I don't like it at all.
Oh, really?
So I'm gonna turn around and sell it.
So did you open him?
Yeah, I don't like
what.
I don't like the experimental body. Feels too fragile.
Listen. I agree, but you know what I mean when I said that. At least with an alien, it kind of lends itself to that.
No, it does. It does. But I collect NECA alien, and I would for $20 less just take a molded one. You know what I mean? Like
sure,
that material feels worse than Batman. Like that thing, if the cat like rubbed against it, it would just be covered in cat hair and never come off. So I literally fucked with it for like 5 minutes, and I was like, this is the most disappointing. Like it's worse than Wonder Woman. Like I hate it. Yeah, I don't like it at all. So
it's
although the egg and the face hugger and all the accessories are really, and I'm not saying that it isn't sculpted good. It's amazing. It's just
it's very accurate to the film.
I just like the NECA stuff when it comes to aliens. So
Pac Photos is here. He reviewed this as well, had the same issues. Pac, if you're still paying attention to my hey buddy, you got them pills you said you were gonna give me? This thing's a piece of shit, but he's a nice looking piece of shit.
I think he does. And does he have the fucking Omega eyes?
He does.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. What are you gonna do? Can't win them all. A lot of my other most wanteds were hits. Dick Tracy. I always forget the goddamn dwarf's name from Dungeons and Dragons.
I'll never remember it. So
it's always whatever. He was.
I ain't got nothing, man. Fantasy dwarf.
Yeah.
Was that the one that went with like the other, like the big knight?
Yeah.
And like that style dwarf, not the one that just
name?
came out.
I don't know, man. He's a great little figure. All my other must-haves.
Elkhorn.
Yeah, it's Elkhorn. Yeah. Thank you, kid. Jesus Christ. We're at the bar and buy you a shot. I was going to lose my mind.
Because he's right now up for pre-order too on
Who is
Elkhorn.
The
pre-order?
No, the 50th anniversary carded one.
Because in the cartoon, not cartoon, like the toy,
the original colors.
Yeah.
I actually want that figure. Those decoed out ones look cool. Those
I have the knight. I like the knight. The knight's pretty cool.
Yeah, I had to fight myself off. I saw one of them on the card.
Oh, you got to get Warduke, man.
Well, I have all of them in the. I just saying. I saw it on the big goofy card and was like, it almost got me, and I was like, no.
It's a work of art. Those things.
Well, I've been not buying anything on purpose because we're going to Toy Con, so I've been like holding back as much as I can. You know what I mean? Like, I got 2 things from Ollie's and then pre-orders shipped from Walmart, and that's it. So.
Yeah, you gotta show some restraint, James. That is a Hot Toys movie Harley Quinn, and it is scary how much it looks like Margot Robbie. And no, I did not touch her breasts.
I did not do it.
No,
it wasn't me.
Is that a Joaquin Phoenix Joker on there too? No?
Yes, and that's a knockoff because no one has made. There's a little yellow dick.
I love this figure. He is awesome, dude. Like this is when I do my top 10, it's gonna be mainly Mezco because they just fucking killed every release that I wanted this year. Like they really did. Like that King Conan, unbelievable. The fucking Shadow, perfect. Dick Tracy, perfect. Like I don't want to be that guy, but they did make killer stuff this year. And Solomon Kane, I know was last year, but I got second wave this year, and that's like beyond a wanted figure for me. Like nobody's ever made Solomon Kane. So you know,
you laughing at me?
What'd you do, Gainsey?
I got. Oh my! It's because of you. You had me down that fucking cider.
It's a fucking mess. I know. I'm such a fucking shill. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
No,
I can't help when somebody's making the figures that I want. Really
when
good, you know
Mezco hits a home run, dude. We said this all the time.
Like my mind will explode when they do Arnold Conan. You know what I mean? Like it'll be the best. So.
You think that's going to happen? Is that going to happen?
No, it'll
right?
Never happen.
Super 7
I wish. Yeah, Big Bobo, stupid fucking He-Man, dude. I looked at my Ultimates again, and I was just like, I hate you.
and then
why? Yeah. So
I forgot they are making an articulated Conan too, right? Oh, that's the classic Conan from the comic. Conan is all of a sudden all over the place.
All the wrong people have the license.
Yeah.
That's just killing me.
Except for Mezco.
No, I don't think they'll get the Frazetta license ever again. You won't see a Death Dealer. You will never see another Conan. Like I think that's done now that Frazetta girls can do that shit.
Yeah.
Plus, didn't they show a Conan? Didn't they say they were doing one? They were like, "Oh, we're making a Conan."
Yes.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, absolutely. We looked at it months ago, and
we look at a billion toys.
I'm not really pumped on it because they're articulate. You'd think Mcfarlane has bad articulation, or whoever we talk, Super 7. Frazetta Girls is worse.
Mm-hmm.
They are.
They are.
Right?
I'm not buying another one.
No.
Not
I will
for that
say this.
price. If it was like $39.99, I would have been like,
yes,
man.
Listen,
even
I can't
at that rate, I would have been like, man. So I'm not saying it ain't built good. It's
I can't give loose collector bullshit and then not give them bullshit. That $80 for a fucking like toy, you get a Michael's Panther.
Yeah.
I could have got a Panther and Michael's for the.
You could have bought a titty lady and saved money. You know what I mean? One of my
I know exactly what Panther you're talking about.
So.
Alpha, I wouldn't say it's bad articulation. I can get poses with McFarlane. It's just not as good as his competition.
Yeah.
And I can't argue that. And
it's volume over, what you get. You get more, but you don't get any updated anything.
Oh, wait, we got
this is the way makes the buck, and that's the way it is.
We got a scoop from Matthew Matson. The Frazetta Girls are fighting with Frankie Jr., the grandson.
And that all makes sense.
Yeah.
Trust me, that's the guy we talked about driving through the building. Yeah. So anyway, go ahead.
Oh, they both have aspects to license, so they are doing their own things. Junior is with Savage Crucible. Okay. And Bronzer, we both like that Tigra. I just don't like the price point for what I could do with the figure.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
That's all.
That was $80.
Yeah, it's a Mezco. Like I get
it was $80.
Like I get so much more with a Mezco.
Yeah.
For only a couple more bucks. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? Like this thing is like 1,000 times better,
Oh shit, man!
I love this figure. I love the Joe line from Mezco.
Yeah,
it seems to be very good.
Duke's a little but other than that, like I've been happy.
That Mezco G.I. Joe line. If they had some Cobra Troops out, I think people would be all over it. The Cobra Troops are going to be really the thing that's going to push that line forward.
Yeah, he is a little.
There's not enough people for them to fight. Not that we play with these things, but even like on the shelf.
Yeah.
They're all going to beat the shit out of Firefly and Storm Shadow.
Yeah, and Destro. You know what I mean?
And then when they do make a Cobra Troop, the availability is going to be so fucked up. It's going to be frustrating because everyone's going to want like 4.
Yeah, and they will not. The way Mezco works, like 5 people will get them. You know what I mean? Like Woody will be laughing at all of us on a mountain of fucking, Cobra troops.
I mean, I don't think that's something they thought out. Like, people like to troop build Cobra troops, So
yeah.
Their style of making figures is it'll be exclusive bronzer. It'll be
Speaking of which,
exclusive.
I just
sold
got
out
an
on
email.
midnight.
Yeah,
an email
exactly.
from BBTS that they're processing the retro card.
They are, and I got 2 coming, baby.
Yeah, I think I got a couple too.
Yeah, my fucking distributor sucks, man. I'm getting the last wave of Joes. So we're getting the Reaper, we're getting the Doc, we're getting the Jinx, we're getting the Vamp. Like, it's bullshit how late they send this stuff, because now it's like they're sending Naugahyde now, and I'm like, fuck. I'm like, he's on discount. Now I'm fucked.
Yeah,
that's fucked. I'm
that's the one
fucked on those now. So
what can you do? Just sell it at
no, we're gonna fucking take a beating on it at Black Friday, because that's what we do, man. Like, what the Black Friday sale at my job, like, there are like 200 people in line. Like, there's pictures, like, you can go on our Facebook. Like, it has to zigzag. We used to have to give out numbers because the fire marshal would be like, there's too many people in the building.
Wow.
So we would literally have to process people through. Like, we had like a staff of like 10 people, like, running people through the place when we were like at our craziest. So like, so we'll eat it. But I thankfully don't order a lot of the box sets because they don't sell. Like, they're too expensive. The price point, even at 35, like, they need to be at like, no higher than that. So when they are, nobody's
Here's the thing, like someone just mentioned, Target put stuff on. Now the Naugahyde, had I waited, I would have got on clearance, right? But now I'm waiting out that 2-pack with the roadblock just for his gun, and that's not on fucking clearance, right?
Yeah.
So it's like
crazy.
I go fucking bonkers with this shit.
Yeah, it's so hard to play. Yeah. Oh God. Yeah. Oh, the Timber is dog shit. And like my back leg on Timber, like his paw is hanging on by a thread, dude.
Oh, shit.
And all I did was just try and move it a little, and it just So if you get these snake eyes, just the Timber's a piece of shit. Put it back in the box so you don't break it. So
here's a question.
I was very disappointed in the John Wick figure with the dog, because the dog had no articulation either. I was very disappointed.
Oh, Mezco?
Yeah, the Mezco John Wick. Yeah.
I think Jerk can answer this. I just recently saw Akira. I bought it on Blu-ray at Walmart for like, I don't know, $10. And I saw Ghost in the Shell back in the 90s in high school when everyone was talking about it, and I loved it. But I always just tend to go towards the anime films. I don't watch any anime shows, unless you consider Voltron anime. So
it is.
Technically,
I think it is. It was what introduced
and
me.
Robotech. Robotech is fantastic.
Yeah.
Robotech holds up too.
Yeah.
But that's not is Robotech anime?
Oh my God, that's like the definition of that shit with Min-Mei. Love will save the day. And Robotech, she sings that song at the end to save like humanity. Dude, that shit is fucking so anime. It's ridiculous.
All right, so I went a couple of years ago. I went down the Robotech rabbit hole to see if it still holds up, because I loved it when I was younger. That shit is good, man.
Macross Plus was like a TV thing that they did like an hour, like 4-hour little like movies. And that shit is some of the best anime I've ever seen in my fucking life. Like the planes are like experimental. One dude like flies it with his fucking brain and his eyes are closed like when he's flying it and shit. It's really good. Highly recommended. Macross Plus. TV show, not the movie edit. The movie edit is fucking horrible. They cut like half of it out and tried to make it a movie, and it's terrible. So
I did watch a bunch of animes with like octopus porn in it, you know.
You were watching Legend of the Overfiend.
Jesus.
Like, so I
used to get those in collections. I'd put them online and get like $70, and we would just laugh. We'd mail them out and be like, "You sick fuck," and just mail it out and laugh.
I had this is years ago back when the old man was, and my father was a Italian Harley guy, smoked Marlboros every day, you know, nothing, doesn't give a shit about any toys or GI Joe or anything. And I don't know what happened. I left some DVDs, or he ended up having to stay with me or some weird shit. He's like, I watched that Professor Payne with the octopus. It wasn't that bad. I was like, you watched this fucking 60-year-old Italian guy watching like tentacle porn. I was like
hey, this is got a gripping story here, little Angelo. I don't know if you should be watching this.
Shout out to Professor Payne if you've never seen that one. It's a classic.
Oh my God.
Jesus Christ.
So good. The dark places we go here on Monday night.
Can I express an annoyance at a toy company right now on this program?
Please. This is where you can vent all your.
I'm annoyed. I just saw that the comment about Jada toys, and I tend to agree with the guy. Why is it that they show the whole wave at the con, and now they're only getting 2 figures every like 4 or 5 months? I mean, what is going on? I don't understand this.
This is frustration we've talked about. Like, this is something that's long going. I bitched about it. I'm like, that's why I always say the line will complete like in 2035. You know what I mean? Like, you'll never get them all.
Why DJ and Cammy? I mean, I'm still waiting for Guile already. Like, what the fuck?
Yep. Now it's time to do goofy fucking deep cuts. Now, Cammy, I don't think. Like, Cammy's iconic because of the movie and the ass, you know what I mean?
With Cammy and Guile, or maybe Cammy, Guile, and DJ. I don't understand why just 2, like not 3.
Oh, it's. I mean, here's why they're gonna, like Jerk just mentioned, though. They're gonna release these. They're gonna release these 2, and then you're gonna get another repaint because you're gonna be fiending for a new Street Fighter toy. I don't know how deep they can go with this line where people. What's the Street Fighter roster? It's probably like 40 characters, but are people going to buy them later line kooky ones? I don't know. It's just
they need to step it up. If you're only going to release 2 figures at a time, step it the fuck up. Like, you know, your line's a hit. Like, let's go produce the shit. Like, everybody's buying it. You're selling out of it.
Is it way more than 40?
Targets are selling out of it. I haven't seen any of it go to fucking
anywhere.
discount. Yeah. So they need to get the ball fucking rolling. It's like, dude, you could pump out 1,000 fucking die-cast cars like every 5 seconds.
Yeah.
But you can't make a fucking Street Fighter toy. Like, come on, let's go.
I don't know if I mind that they don't pump them out. I mind that they can't even get the ones out that are out now. They're barely on shelves. So
yeah,
dude,
it's a double-edged sword.
I got Bison in fucking Dawson 2 weeks ago, dude, and that's and I'm getting them from a huge distributor, like probably like the 3rd biggest distributor in America. Sent those to me 2 weeks ago. So I don't know. Maybe they need to fix their distribution, because that makes no fucking sense.
I would love if they released them all and jump to like King of Fighters, then jump to
I'm saying,
Combat, and jump to Darkstalkers.
I would totally be fine if they had out the whole Capcom line and we came out with like Final Fight figures.
Yeah.
I would love an Good 6-inch Axel and Haggard.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Darkstalkers has, I know Basher mentioned his daughter's in the room, so I won't say it. Darkstalkers has very attractive female ladies in that game.
Very top heavy.
So I would love to see a good Darkstalkers line. That's a fun.
I mean, everybody wants them to get the Mortal Kombat line, but I mean, look how long it's taken them to come out with Street Fighter figures. Mortal Kombat, you'd be waiting forever.
Yeah, exactly. Or they'll Mcfarlane you and just keep making fucking Scorpion and every fucking, whatever.
Oh, I pre-ordered them too, Justin.
Yeah, I mean, I think the whole toy community is buying Street Fighter Jada.
Yeah.
I'm in. I didn't pre-order because I'm just gonna order them for my store and get them, 500 years after everybody else. But we're gonna try it again. So
take a vacation to China and be like, hurry up.
Hey,
all right, I'm out of here.
Speed this up.
Thanks,
Come on,
brother. Yeah, thanks.
I want my Blanca figure already. Let's go.
Yeah, come on, bitch. Let's go. Let's go. Time is money.
Yeah, I would love to see Final Fight. Streets of Rage is out with them stupid Sega figures. Yeah.
I saw
That's
those.
what your mass figures are gonna look like.
Yeah,
those fucking altered beast turd burgers.
Yeah, I saw that one too.
They're so bad.
Yeah.
They're like a waste of plastic. Like
Yeah.
I've seen Happy Meal toys with like just more frills. You know what I mean? Way more paint.
Soul Calibur is a good one. Them fighting games always have great character design. I mean, I'm sure that's probably really important.
I want Samurai Showdown. I love that game.
Oh, that's a good one.
Different samurais,
Yep.
like they were
guy
all
with the big hair.
Fuck yeah, like all
Yeah,
that
yeah.
shit. Like there's so many games that could benefit from this shit, and they just don't do it.
Those figures are nice, but they're pricey.
And they fall apart, man. My fucking reptile is the first figure I bought from Storm, and it's the last one I'll ever fucking buy, dude. It's like it's a fucking mess. But we did get the Muhammad Ali used where I work, and I took him out of the package and moved him around, and he is fucking so nice.
You still have him?
Dude, you don't want we had the eBay price him.
Oh.
He's expensive. But
the Mattel one is nice though.
He is solid, dude. Like I don't know why the Mortal Kombat figure I have is of a dog, and that thing is amazing. So yes, Dead Alive. I bought the whole goddamn line.
That game was actually really. That was Xbox game, I believe. It was actually really fun. Really fun. It was fun.
To sit around with a couple of beers with your friends back in the day. Yeah.
The gameplay was tight.
Is this true?
It was a fun game.
Yes.
That's true. Oh,
they're not making the Capcom.
They're not making Blanca and
no. Well, they did though in the past with the little boxes.
Yes. I have Mega Man that they did.
They might.
I don't know.
They might surprise you. Who knows? But I doubt it. They won't collab, and I'm sure whatever license Jada has, it's locked down. But then again, I'm sure Marvel versus Capcom is a completely different license than Street Fighter. You know what I mean? So
if they were to do the other characters that Jada's not doing from the Marvel versus Capcom figures, I think that would be great because you could just pair the Jada Street Fighter figures with them, and then you would have the whole roster.
Well, I hope they're playing it that way.
Yeah.
I mean,
you have some nice words here about you, bud.
Oh, look at that.
Just wanted to say that I discovered YoJoeJerk channel about a month ago, and the videos are like crack. His commentary at the beginning, skits taken from the movies and TV, always cracks me up. Hilarious.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. Yes, I am. I have to switch my channel to adult, so it's a little harder to find me. You know what I mean? It also protects all of this.
Yes,
you know what I mean. It's set to adult.
When you say adult, it's when they ask you, yes, no, this is not meant for kids. Is switching to adult?
No,
something more than that.
Yeah, in your general channel description, in the back end. Mine is for adult only. Just I don't want anybody coming at me because I want to curse. I want to talk about fucking Yeti dicks and robot titties. I'm gonna do it. You know what I mean? Plus, I got this fucking jamoke over here. Level your monetization in a second.
10 seconds in.
Wow. So that's why my channel growth isn't crazy. It's because I get people all the time in my comments. They're like, I've never seen any of your shit. I'm like, well, and I even look at my metrics, and the only thing that's recommending me are my own fucking videos because they won't attach me to any other fucking YouTubers' videos because I'm set to adult.
Channel,
So, but I don't give a fuck,
I pre-ordered that Ryu Hayabusa figure, by the way.
Ooh.
I did, yeah. So I like that. I'm a very big fan of Ninja Gaiden.
Now, someone someone does have the Tekken line, but they're not really selling that well. That do scale with Jada toys. I forget who has that. I've seen them a bunch of times.
Really?
Yes. They did the two main guys. The guy that kicked the
Heihachi and the other dude.
Yeah, the guy with the big hair, the other guy.
Yeah,
with no
that's
shirt.
Heihachi. I love that guy.
Who did those?
Oh, somebody said Bandai, so I'll look into that because I love Heihachi. Like, he's one of my favorite fucking fighting villains.
They look.
He's great through that series. I love Tekken.
They look good, but they're not.
They're almost there. They're just
Yeah.
not there. Oh, bummer.
They aren't great. He said, "Yeah, they're not. Yeah, they're.
Yeah, then I'll pass. Because you know what? These licenses move around now. It's not like they die. Like somebody else just snatches it up. Because, like they were saying on 3POA and Chad and Toy Habits, like Marvel Legends and DC are up in the air, man. Like, you know what I mean? Like any company could come in and like our whole landscape might totally change.
Yeah,
you might see Marvel Legends style fucking DC figures and vice versa. You know what I mean?
You know what's crazy? If that's how it happens.
If it's the mega flip flop, yeah, I'll be bummed because Marvel Legends were getting so good.
They are. They really are.
Yeah, but they're good. I think they're at the end of the road, man. I know there's a lot of kooky characters that to normal people
to finish.
I know there's a lot of teams to fill.
I'll be honest with you, if it did flip flop, I'd be happy because at least then you would probably be guaranteed DC figures to pair with the Marvel Legends figures.
That's the positive, Tony.
Yeah. And I would love the whole Bat family as Marvel Legends. I mean, a long time ago, me and Angelo did a show on Kitbash and customs, and we went over who was it that did the Marvel Legend fucking DC
he was great.
Oh my god, Tony,
I've seen a few
did
of
the
those.
boxes.
Yeah,
he did like 7 waves, dude, and like they were all Batman themed, and they just every one of them were so good. So I'm totally primed for Hasbro to make some DC shit.
I just want someone to redo Star Wars and just do like just do the first 3 films.
Yeah,
really. I know Figure Art SH has done them before.
Too expensive.
They are nice and they have a weird scale. Yeah,
and too much gold. I hate how they use gold as a base paint because it makes shit look weird. Like I don't know why Indy's underflesh.
Oh, this is
needs to be gold. Because I hate, and they do it a lot.
Why would it be gold?
I hate it. Like they use it as a base coat.
It's
it creates a sheen underneath the skin doesn't look right.
This image makes him look fucking whacked out of his mind.
Well, yeah.
He's got like they took his brain out, like one flew over the cuckoo's nest.
Yeah, he's all McMurphy'd out. Come on.
Yeah, he looks like Nick Murphy.
Yeah. Hey, Gainsey, let's go get some pills.
You want to go rape a Sasquatch?
Let me tell you about this time I was up in the mountains, Gaines. My butthole is like this big now. I'm shitting flapjacks.
Fucking Sasquatch rape me. That's a weird thing. So I would love to see just legacy characters all done up at retail, all kitted out. Instead, the fact that the Jedis don't come with force push hands or anything is so bizarre. Vader will come with a hand or two, but every Jedi should come with a force push hand or something,
Well, let's do this. Who would you like to see make Star Wars?
NECA, without a doubt.
Oh, I was gonna say that too.
And because
he'll kill it, and because everyone will be awesome.
Yes, and Randy loves Star Wars.
Has Mezco made?
No, I wouldn't mind seeing that either, but it might be something would be like off, scale, like Vader would be tiny.
Yeah,
and Beetlejuice looks weird, and Duke has no neck. Like this figure, where is it? I gotta just keep bringing it up. You know, I got a nasty comment today on this. Some guy said it looked like it was filmed in a hamster box.
Yeah.
And that I was a hamster filming it. So
nice.
It's pretty funny. Yeah,
I gotta find that.
Yeah, it was pretty dope. But yeah, look,
I'm okay with that.
He's like, I don't have a neck, dude.
Oh my god.
He doesn't have a neck. Like, if you just put him straight on, dude has no neck.
Would you be okay if Mattel got it?
No.
No.
I think Mattel does great with Masterverse. Yeah. Masterverse lends itself to being a cartoony, doesn't have to be ultra realistic looking toy.
And they kind of venture out a little bit on the design. You know what I mean? Like they play with it a bit. So
I will be very nervous if Mattel got Star Wars. I want to see NECA and
get yourself a super chat here.
Yeah,
Casey Noon, $9.99. It would be good to see Legend style DC. I could throw all my McFarlanes in the garbage.
Oh, that was great. Oh,
I don't know who else I would trust with Star Wars, man.
Yeah.
I guess NECA would be probably the best option.
They would have to step up the articulation, though. Like they would have to do them like those, the turtle.
Well, the turtle. Yes, I was gonna say that a lot of the new turtle stuff articulate smooth and looks good.
You said that fucking one was amazing. So, yeah, but like Super 7 will get Marvel. That's what'll happen. They'll get the best license and make the worst shit. Yeah, it'll be all crap.
I think a shakeup would be good for the industry, to be honest with you.
Yeah, and I think it's gonna happen. Like it's gonna be some shit, man.
How long has Marvel and Star Wars been at Hasbro?
A long now. Seems like Star Wars. It seems like 20 years, but
because they bought Kenner, and that's how they got it.
So they bought Kenner, but Disney bought Star Wars. So it's a very interesting, dynamic there.
Yeah, definitely, and. This would be cool, but it would be out of control expensive to collect, And like I said, like the Rambos are good. The Judge Dredd I like, but I'm kind of on the fence a little because the Mezco is really fucking good. So, that would be a little too much. Now, Jada, they're not proven yet. And they don't put a lot of paint on the figures, so I don't know about that.
They work well with cartoony stuff, really well.
Yeah, I will say this: that the Mirage NECA comic turtles are some of the best turtle figures I've gotten in a very long time. So, I mean, if it's articulating like that, are you referring to the Mirage robot? Like the
yeah. He looks like Snake Eyes.
Yeah, I see that every time I go to Target and I want to pick it up, but I'm
fun
always
figure.
wary. But
he's great figure. At Best Buy, I think he was $20 last week. So keep checking Best Buy.
All right, because I like that. They have a 2-pack too. They have one black and a white one that I was looking at as well.
Shit, I might have to go there on my lunch break tomorrow.
Yeah, I saw Rat King, Karari, like that guy, the gentleman.
Oh, where'd you see Rat King? At Target?
Rat King was in Middletown, not Target. Middletown. Yeah, but it was in Target. Might have been Poughkeepsie Target. Okay. But it was in Target. Yeah.
Listen, shakeup would be fun. It would just be interesting. I'm not saying toys right now are stale by any means. Every week I'm looking forward to something. I have a ton of shit pre-ordered. I just think it might be interesting.
It would be cool. Yeah. And honestly, I think only Hasbro's going to let go of Star Wars. I don't think they're going to let go of Marvel. And they are separate. You know what I mean?
It's Disney's choice, though, ultimately, right?
I think they see the sales are good enough on that where even though it's all owned by the same company, they still have to do separate licenses for Star Wars, for Marvel, for Buzz Lightyear, for this, for that. Like
the intellectual property.
Yeah.
Is what it is.
Yeah. So I don't think they can just say, hey, you got Disney's overall license because they don't. Other people make their shit. So
call me selfish, but I hope Hasbro gets DC because I would love to see a Marvel
6-inch
Legends style DC line. I would be all over that.
Yeah, that's as much as I don't mind them being 7-inch. That's the one thing that I don't understand. A lot of people say he did it to be an asshole to collectors, which is, I mean, you're losing money if you're trying to be. I just think he wanted to be different and be like Super 7 and NECA and imports
better. That's McFarlane. Bigger is better. Yeah. Your figures are 6-inch. Mine'll be 7. You know what I mean? It's just what it is. The guy is, you know, a fucking circus barker, dude.
I know this is a long shot. This gentleman said Valaverse. Do you think any third party companies would kind of swoop in to get it, or they would have
too
no
much
shot?
money, man? You gotta you're talking millions.
I think he's trying to get something low key, Bobby Vala, because
you got to build slow, and you know that's
and hopefully
so much.
Hopefully he does, because I am like every time I get a Action Force figure, I like it. I like the way the toy feels. I just want something more interesting and zany, and I know that's not what the line is about. So that's just a me thing.
Yeah.
So if he got something weird, you know, like
those Power Ranger figures aren't bad.
No, I think he mentioned getting Eco Warriors or whatever it's called. What's the guys in the suits?
Exo Squad.
Yeah. Listen, if he got that,
wanted that. Yes, I wanted that line because I loved that cartoon as a kid.
Yes, and the toy line was great.
The toy line was amazing.
Yeah.
And could you imagine? I mean, exo suits for 6-inch figures and just
I can. It would be very fun.
Oh, so awesome, man.
The mech that Mezco did is one of the best looking things I've ever fucking seen, but it's like a car payment.
I couldn't. Well, even if I had the money, it's sold out in fucking like a nanosecond, and then it's like
it's gorgeous.
8 times the amount of money it costs when you originally could. So that thing's scalp.
Yeah, some people don't care. They like McFarlane.
I think he makes good looking shit. I just wish he cared more about scaling within his own figures.
I'm in his camp. I say this all the time on channel. I had this goofy shit because of the price point, because the way I can customize it. I've had just as much fun collecting this as anything else. Alfred has a comment here. If you could just briefly give some insight as to what this means, because I haven't watched this interview yet. When you say rough, awkward, asked him a lot of weird shit. If you could just in a few words sum up what this means, Red.
Or did he? Did he piss off Uncle Todd?
I heard he tried to take him to task a little. I don't know what that means.
Well, good for him if he did. You know what I mean?
He did. Now listen, to his credit, everyone hated the side eye, and they do not do side eye anymore. And Sharp brought that up, and Todd was like, I like Todd's answer, and I do agree with him to some degree, but that shit has been gone since that interview. So
would you get Captain Planet figures?
Yes, I've said they're going to come out. I predicted they're coming out. Hasn't happened yet. Hasn't happened yet. But the year isn't over yet. I predicted someone. I think Super 7 is going to make it.
It's hard to just like.
That's
kids in
so
clothes.
up his alley. He'll do that shit. Are you kidding?
I would just buy the dude. I wouldn't need the kids.
Captain Planet, right?
Yeah.
Nobody's going to buy the fucking kids.
No.
I mean, the kids would make good fodder because they're like street clothes. But other than that, I mean, there's no other reason to buy them other than that. I mean, how would you just immediately go and buy Captain Planet?
Yeah, I would be the Don Cheadle Captain Planet for me, though. You know, that's the only Captain Planet I want.
I didn't really watch that cartoon, but I the character's almost iconic.
Yeah, very
to a point.
Yeah.
I remember
I would buy it. And he's a nice looking character.
Yeah. I remember.
You know what else is? Oh, there was a toy line, right?
Yeah, I remember that shit. I definitely do.
People have a soft spot. People have a soft spot for Reboot. Remember that weird cartoon?
My boss loves that shit, dude.
Yeah,
loves it. If I had my wallet, he gave me Pogs from the show. And I threw them in my wallet, so I have like Reboot Pogs in my wallet.
That stuff is coming. That's that late '90s. Early to late 90s. That stuff is coming.
It's the next stuff up.
Yeah,
all the weird shit that we don't know about.
Yeah.
Because
he's like, he's like Reboot. I'm like, nah, I know what it is. I never watched it.
Yeah,
me neither. Yeah,
I was too busy. You know,
I'm surprised McFarlane hasn't done this yet. That cartoon from 2003, The Batman, that was a very good cartoon, and I'm surprised he hasn't done figures from that cartoon.
I'm sure he'll get to it, man.
Yeah, I'm hoping. I love that cartoon.
I think it was too stylized, the Batman. You know what I mean? Like you would have to cut like weird mullet for that shit.
Tony, can you
Yes, of course. Fireman, $6. I'm assuming this is European.
Yes.
£6. For more Yeti piss and Yeti rape whistles.
We need those whistles. They should be kazoos for us.
I'm
you know
telling
what
you,
I mean?
I'm telling you when you guys watch that video, you're gonna laugh.
As soon as I hop off this,
God, yeah,
it's getting fired up.
Yeah.
100%.
I clipped it. I clipped all of it, and I said to everybody, I was like, "You better get real used to hearing this because I'm playing a lot of this shit."
Oh, it's so funny.
Yeah, Shake Up would be nice.
Yeah,
and everything's gonna get made basically.
Regardless,
I think these toy companies realize that adults are buying this shit, and adults they have the money, and cars. The fun hobbies that our parents used to do, like buy an old Chevy and rebuild that shit. That shit is long gone because it's too expensive.
Yeah.
All them old school hobbies gotten so fucking expensive.
Yeah.
So toys is still in that wheelhouse where it seems expensive to us because we blow a lot of money on it. But if you're a golfer where you got to buy a $500 driver,
oh Jesus, or a new fucking golf bag,
and a club fucking membership.
Yeah, dude.
All
hobbies cost
all them big time hobbies, golf, hunting. Those.
I have a friend who fishes, and then it ended up being a boat, and then it ended up being sonar, and then it ended up being. I need a motor on the front of my boat.
It doesn't matter.
And how many times does he take the boat out a year?
Yeah.
Once.
Input hobby here.
Twice.
No matter what hobby you put there, it always snowballs into just a giant expense. Most of your money goes.
Right.
Oh yeah.
That's what this hobby, man, is still fun, and that's why a lot of stuff is coming out because they see us. They have cameras on us. They watch us going to Target at 7.
Oh yeah,
looking like fiend. I love when you see the guy. It's 8 o'clock.
Yeah,
you could 9 times out of 10, I could spot the other toy guy. It usually looks like me, bald,
beard,
not dressed well, and he has like
walking a little fast in the toy aisle.
There's a speed. It's not normal walking speed. It's not running. But it's definitely not fucking slow, man.
Yeah.
It's so true. It's so true. I do it too, man. I'm the brisk. It's not really a walk, but it ain't a jog. But
someone needs to make. I know they make them fake novelty toys. They need to make toy collector guy.
Yeah.
Khaki shorts. The fucking flip flops or the Crocs or the sweatpants.
Off the basher. This is another great cartoon that I thought was a figure that I'm just shocked that we still haven't gotten yet.
Mm-hmm.
Considering that he makes Batman at like every other wave, I'm just shocked that we haven't gotten some of these cartoon ones yet.
Yeah.
Apart from the animated series, of course.
Fucking A, man.
But even that one, like, isn't that a completely different figure mold from every other multiverse figure he does, right?
Yeah.
It's his own thing.
Yeah,
I think we get like an animated series, like an animated version of all the figures, like his own. Like I think that would sell well too. I mean, I don't know what the hell do I know, but I think he tends to make so many different Batmans. But a lot of those cartoon ones would sell because a lot of people our age and younger grew up watching all those cartoons, man. So if they came out, they would immediately jump on those.
They'll probably do it because he's already remaking all the cartoon ones anyway.
Yeah.
So maybe when he gets done using the old molds, he'll make new ones. So Lunchbox, thank you for the super sticker. I don't even know what the fuck that is, but thank you.
You got shit on
it was blue and not green, so thank you.
That's awesome.
You're hawking shit on here. You don't even know what it is.
I don't know what a super sticker is. Thank you.
Fuck. It's like a patch. You get with the
you get a shitty patch.
Yeah.
At least it's a cheap one, so that's good.
I got a cat behind me. This fucking thing.
That's a good question.
Somebody.
I was talking to Greg Stone last week, and he brought up a great question: is why haven't we gotten a battle damage Spider-Man yet? Like the beat up Spider-Man.
Oh, he's on the leak list.
Oh, so he is coming.
Yeah, there is. And Toy Biz did make a beat.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That was the last one we had gotten was a toy.
Oh, from the movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's talking about
No,
the movie.
didn't they
I think it was
make
a comic
the
one.
Legend? Yeah,
Oh.
I think they did both.
I have
think
the movie. Yeah.
So that's good by me. Like a beat to shit Spider-Man, always perfect. They should have made it a long time
ago. Yeah.
They need to make the quintessential Mcfarlane fucking Spider-Man. I don't know why they won't do it.
Yeah.
Like even before he was around making toys of, their, enemies with DC, like they could have done it, and they've never done the eyes or the webbing or the body for it. Like,
what about I would like a McFarlane or Eric Larson style Mary Jane too.
Yeah, that would be dope. That would be cool.
And
They have hit the Venom right though, so I got
their drawings of Mary Jane got the juices flowing.
He did draw the shit out of her.
Oh,
I did always want a Thundar the Barbarian figure, but it's not a bad way. If
They
you use
did
the
make
He-Man,
them.
they did make him, but if you use a Masterverse, you could definitely customize them.
Yeah, and the Thundar they did make, he is fucking horrifically expensive. Like the same company did a the Blue Falcon and Dynamo. What was the guy with the dog? It was Super Mud or something.
Something like that. Yeah, I know you're talking
Yeah,
about.
it was Falcon and something Dynamo Mutt or something.
Dynamo,
But,
huh?
Yeah, but they made that the same company, and I had it, and I was like, all right, I'll check it. Dude, I sold it during the pandemic for $230 out of the box. No box.
Wow.
It was just the figure, and yeah, dude, it sold for Dynamite. Okay. Whatever.
I still love Cartoon Network when they brought all those cartoons.
Oh yeah, the Hair Bear Bunch and Grape Ape.
Yeah,
that was Cartoon Express, whatever, the train. Remember that fucking USA Network train that cartoons could run like 4 hours.
Yeah, it was awesome. That fucking block.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, probably.
Didn't they have Cadillacs and dinosaurs on that shit?
Yeah.
Yeah. No, it's funny. I came across the comic that it was based upon like a couple weeks ago when I was doing back issues. I was like, shit, I forgot this was a comic before a cartoon. It was pretty cool. It's like Men in Black is based off a comic book that was like obscure as shit. Like nobody even bought it when it was out. But
I was going down a knockoff Scooby-Doo rabbit hole the other night on Tubi and YouTube. I forgot they had like some goofy dude that turns into a werewolf, and it's the same as you remember that
Shaggy do the voice of the guy or something?
Oh, I think so.
It was Casey again.
Casey.
That poor guy. That cartoon was funny, man.
Let me ask you two gentlemen, since you guys are customizers, because this is a good question, and I've always wanted to try to make Space Ghost. If you have the chance to make a Space Ghost, how would you do? What recipe would you use? Current, like modern figures now.
First of all,
right there,
the head. The only thing that's tough, man.
And maybe the cape. You might be able to pull the cape because it's right.
I did a Space Ghost. Now, it wasn't my recipe. It was Ink Drop Customs, but it looks fantastic. It's a McFarlane, but I could give you the same advice I took with the McFarlane. Now, that head is perfect, but for a body, white is one of the most difficult colors to cover. So for some reason, white covers yellow, and obviously gray because it's going to be like almost a primed already. Okay. So the body's the toughest part. You got that head right there. That actually isn't a bad head.
Maybe hit it with like Warhammer primer, like colored primer, tough, and then I never try white. Maybe I would try and dye it. You know what I mean? Like try to do something.
So find a buck that's who has a yellow buck. What's the guy that's was screaming in the ultimate head? What the other head was a skeleton head. I forget the guy's name. Marvel Legend.
Oh, the Sentry
body. Okay. That head, and then that's something you could start with.
Ooh, that might actually be really good. You have
to brilliant, yeah.
You have to fix the Sentry's legs, though. I think every one of them's defective. So
then have a flight span.
Yeah, mine. He's kind of like hunched weird. I hate that shit because I love him, and I did like his first iteration when he died.
Ooh.
Anything.
Well, there you go. We got a good. I'm sorry. There's a white Vision buck, so perfect.
Okay.
Oh yeah, there's 2 of them actually.
There you go. And then that head is on clearance. So there you go. You're.
Fuck! I might use that for Nemesis.
My thing with customizing a tough figure tone is once you have the head and if you could visualize it, like, oh shit, I could see the Space Ghost. It's there.
Yeah.
Then the other things will just fall into place. But those right there, you got the head and you got the buck.
Yeah, I'm gonna probably use that because I'm definitely gonna customize a Thundar with by using a Masterverse figure.
Smart. You could use that naked He-Man.
Right? Exactly. Yeah, and I wanted to make a Space Ghost one for sure. So that's a great idea with the Vision.
Yeah.
Yeah. Holy shit. Yeah.
Brilliant move, man. Smart.
I'll send you not to toot my own horn because no one likes tooting their own fucking horn, right? The Space Ghost looks great, but it's Ink Drop Customs recipe, so I can only I did it, but I can't take.
Here's some Mikey knowledge.
Yes,
from the customizing man himself. So
there
definitely, I'll definitely remember that shit.
I'll tell you this: if you're looking to get into customizing, go over to his channel because all of the tips that guy gives.
I like the name of that. Go back to that. I use the Duncan Rhodes Painting Academy. It feels like distinguished. Yes.
You get a diploma with that paint.
Very distinguished sounding.
Oh shit! Yeah, here the Black Panther soldiers would probably work for.
Shit! You can get him at Ollie's.
Shit, you could buy him at the store I'm at, man. Some guys sold us like 50 of them. I have them for like $5 a piece out of the fucking shit. I'm scooping them up tomorrow, man.
Yeah,
Travis, you are the man.
Now, I don't mean to piss on your parade. Is that a thing? Do you piss on people's parade? No, right?
You can.
Piss on his Cheerios.
Why?
If you're up
it's rain on your parade. Rain on your. I'd rather just piss on your parade. There is a company that, besides Mezco, that made a Space Ghost. It's not terrible, and I've seen him at ToyCon before. So maybe Saturday you see him. It's picture a Marvel Legend mixed with a Toy Biz. It's kind of funky, but it's clean looking, but just not perfect. I forget who makes it.
I'll look it up. Definitely.
I've seen him at ToyCon before and almost bought him a bunch of times. So maybe Saturday.
Now it's ToyCon. This is a big con. This is big.
Great. If you like toys, Tony, and I think you do.
I love toys.
I would like to hope you like fucking toys.
Yeah. So I spend all my money on them.
It's like you walk in and then it's just a sea of toys and men, sweaty men. They all look like me.
It's raining gains.
It's so much fun, man. It's like I don't know, man. It's my great yearly getaway where I could just spend money, have fun, and I don't know. I dig it. I'm gonna get there crack of dawn, 8 o'clock, as soon as them doors open.
Well, you gotta hang out for the day.
I'll hang out. Yeah, I'm gonna chill.
Fucking go way fast. Fuck
wait.
Zap.
First,
don't go to Zap.
No, I'm not going to Zap. No. I'm not doing Zap. I'm not doing Chubsy. I'm not doing the strip club.
Okay, good.
I'm just going right to the toy show.
All right.
Staying there.
All right. Well, we're filming shit, me and you. So getting there at the butt crack of dawn is good. So these fucking channel members need a real fucking con video. So
I'll fucking try to arm wrestle Nerdzoic for the fucking.
We should headbutt everybody, man. Like
it's not that far from us, right?
No.
It's seriously like maybe 10 minutes further away from the other venue. So
all right. So I'll try to get there as early as possible then too.
Okay.
Yeah, very cool. Yeah. I keep up on the Gaines schedule. I wake up at the ass crack of dawn, just not as early as Gaines.
Tony, did you get your jean jacket vest with the patches on it that I sent you for the show? Get the fucking gang.
Yeah.
Toy gang, baby. You know,
walking there snapping our fingers.
Yeah.
We mean business, baby.
Yeah, we'll go in there just stepping.
Get our asses kicked.
Yeah. Be like, who the fuck are these idiots?
Look at these 3 clowns. I'm gonna overcharge them.
Deal? You think you're getting
Early
a deal?
admission, $80. Kick face.
The war vest.
I want to keep stabbing your fingers. Go ahead.
Yeah. Have a fucking patch for every con I went to.
Oh man.
I do want to show you something. I know we're
Oh.
closing in on the end here, but
No,
I got a box of 3D printed stuff from a gentleman by the name of Loki Wartooth or Mold Misfit, if you catch him in the chats.
Oh, nice.
And-
I've seen him.
Yeah,
Oh, the standard.
Yeah, he gave me this. He threw it right in the box. I guess he didn't think I was going to catch that, but as soon as I saw this is one of the most favorite pieces of the whole box that he gave me. I can't wait to stick this. It has a little hole in the bottom to stick it on the staff.
I'm
so I can
looking
have-
for a symbol.
Yeah.
A standard
Yeah.
of two snakes like this. I love
show,
it.
show us your female Sasquatch. I'm gonna make love to in front of all these people.
You can just smell it through the fucking screen, bro.
If I make her ejaculate, I get a. If I make this Sasquatch ejaculate, I'll get a discount on every classified figure here.
Everything here.
I will personally send that fucking discount.
You child, watch this. Don't look away.
Don't look away.
Did either one of you guys pre-order a bread van?
I am waiting until like the last fucking day.
So am I.
I'm going
Yeah.
to. I'm
Yeah, me
going
too.
to. I need to money up, so I will wait until like the absolute last second. But I did pass no rattler. I'm not fucking doing it. 100% not done.
Not done.
So,
all right.
not done. Not doing it.
Mm.
And I got this fucker. I
Mm.
showed him. I showed him on Saturday, but I am gonna crack him open. So,
Oh yeah.
I love me some Chuck. So
Yeah.
anytime they make a Chuck that can walk, I'm getting them. There we go.
Nice.
That's awesome, dude. I bought. I had him sitting on the shelf for a very long time, and every time I see this figure, I just immediately think that he would pair great with the Masterverse He-Man.
Oh, that figure's fun, man. It just has a heavy cape, but
Yeah,
someone mentioned it's Conan. It's a Batman Conan.
it's essentially and I'm definitely gonna rip.
You
off
know
that
what
cape.
I did with him? I got a cheap battle cat from Ollie's, the Masterverse
Oh
one.
shit!
Oh,
Okay.
nice.
And I painted it black and I threw him on there, and it's fun as shit.
Nice.
That's a great idea, man.
That's a cool ass buck he did for that Batman, and he hasn't used that buck since.
Which is crazy. It's
I mean-
crazy how he does that shit.
I'm surprised he hasn't made more figures this time. I was gonna buy the whole wave because I like
They're,
the Robin.
it's a
one, too.
it's a cool wave, man.
Yeah, I like that wave.
And the Robin is fun to paint. He has a lot of details.
Okay.
Okay, he's cool. I like this figure. He looks good.
Does he hang out with that chick that was with
Yeah,
the
yeah.
they're wearing the same thing?
I always forget her fucking name. I'm such a dope. Let's try
Yeah.
the other head.
That sucks, bud.
Uh-oh, I think we got no neck syndrome again.
Oh Jesus.
Oh wait, let's see. Nah,
It has a weird head, right? He's like has a
I
weird
love
face.
it, dude. I love this fucking creepy head. Come on.
Yeah. Kind of looks like Vulture.
He does like a vulture.
Yeah.
I'll tell you though, man, they just kill it now.
Leandra.
Like this looks
Yeah, it is Leandra.
so good. Yes.
Yep. The boys, man, they're right
And then,
there, man.
and
You
then
can
I
ask
got
them.
my other little handyland guy.
Yep.
Got him, and then we got Psychic Chuck sending out the signals. So I'm gonna try the head on this one.
Stiff neck.
Let's see how it works.
I wanted to get that one with the regular wheelchair from the movie.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
that's all I did. This is the movie one with like
Yeah.
a comic version on it, and then
Yeah.
okay, this head was worth it just to spruce up my Jim Lee fucking Chuck. Wait till you see this with this head on there. This looks fucking great, man.
My cat made an
Yeah.
appearance. Look at that cat. Isn't she a beauty?
That actually looks better on that body than it does the body he came with.
Yeah.
I love kitties.
Look at
Yeah.
that cat.
Yeah. Her name
Oh,
is
she's a cutie. What's her name?
Chicken Parm.
Chicken Parm.
Parm, it's good.
Delicious.
Yeah.
Delicious. Yeah, I love how you're like, get the fuck out of here, cat. Let me move my camera.
Cat
I wish
game.
my cats would come in here, but they won't. They know better. They won't come in here.
Yeah, she's probably up to something because
She's in the window.
Hey,
my cats live in the windows, so
she's looking outside the window at a female Sasquatch.
she's
stalking me,
saving you, scared, fending that fucker away. She can smell it through the walls.
Well, listen, it's about that time. So one of us has to wake up at 4:30 to sleep.
It is,
and I made a big fucking blunder at work Friday, so I have to. Yeah, I printed the wrong bill to the wrong company, and they ended up paying. And the guy called me, and I was like, "What the fuck?" But they fixed it, but I feel like a jackass. Probably should wear my glasses at work. I don't fucking want to. But.
Well, they'll be like, "Nah, Dahmer, you're fired." Like, get the fuck out of here with those Dahmers.
Yeah, are you kidding me? What are you here to eat people?
It's too good. But we'll just do the plug-in then. Well, we'll ask Kiss and say,
I will listen.
Thank you all 130 plus of you for fucking hanging out the entire time.
Yeah, without them, there's no us. Without us, there's no them. Vice versa. We're a fucking unit. You know what I mean?
It's a moon unit.
We're a unit, baby.
So I'll plug it out.
Do it.
I got 3 Joes coming super early. You will see reviews starting Wednesday.
Oh yeah.
And it ain't one a week. I am fucking cranking 3 fucking reviews. There will be tons of videos for you guys. That's why I didn't do one this week. I needed some time to prep because I got to do 3 in a row. So, and I want to be fresh. I want to be funny. You know. So,
sure.
Yeah. So, you know. So that starts tomorrow. They should be here. They're in America. I don't know if they're showing up tomorrow or the next day. So that's what I got. And then we got fucking Thursday Night Thunder, baby.
Mm-hmm.
So
nice.
Whoever wants to go next.
Tony, got anything?
I have 2 talking figures I'm going to be recording on Wednesday and Thursday. One with Disavowed Tim on Wednesday,
cool.
and on Thursday I'm going to be talking with Mikey JMK Customs.
Nice, 2 bangers in a row.
Yeah, so I think Mikey will be this Friday, Tim will be next Friday,
That's
and then
dope.
the following week I'm talking to Gun Bunny Customs. So I'm happy about that as well. And of course the pre-roll. Come on down. We had a great time yesterday with that whole Sasquatch. I'm telling you guys are gonna love that video.
I just popped out at the wrong time, I guess.
I think you left just as we were about to show it. I think that's what happened. Yeah, but it's good. Trust me, every Sunday. And of course, if you're a membership to my channel, every Tuesday we go live with Dungeons and Dragons. And if you want to, you can send super chats. You can influence how the game goes with super chats.
Awesome. Good idea.
Yeah,
and I think if you hit up Jeff, you can play as NPCs. Like he'll let you voice them and shit like that in the game. You guys just have to hit Jeff up. I think it's something like that.
Real quick question for Jerk. Who would you want next in the Mezco clothed G.I. Joe toy line?
All I got to do is look back. I would love to see Mezco do Zartan. So we'll
yes. That's a great
the right answer was Bazooka, of course.
Oh, it would just look like you. They would just slap the little, they get a classified figure and just slap the ring announcer head on there, and there's my Mezco.
I got no videos lined up. I will see you guys on Thursday Night Thunder. As always, I really can't thank you motherfuckers enough. You come here, you make me laugh, you add to the show, and really, I was in a bad mood because of my fantasy football team fucked me.
Me too.
But I'm back in a good mood. Yeah.
I'm in a great mood now.
Yeah, so. I feel much better. I appreciate you guys and you too as well.
What's the score? What's the score in the check-in room?
What's the score, babe? Hey, you.
Hey yo, you're burning the steaks over there. What's the score?
13-7, I think. San Francisco. I want to thank you guys. You guys are the shit. The Raw Dogs kick ass. See you on Thursday Night Thunder. Take care. Have fun.
Holy fuck! That was diabolical! Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe!
Woodrow. I've been looking all over for you.
You've been looking in the wrong places. Because I know you wouldn't want to hurt my feelings.
I'll give you 20 seconds to produce some cash off and shoot you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Sit the down. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19.
Peekaboo, you fuck you.
They sucked his breath.